Good morning. Good evening. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the stream. How we doing? Right on time. Right on time. Got about a minute to go for Tokyo Open. As y'all can see, I had resting orders here. That ain't gonna happen. There's no way those are filling, unfortunately. But it's all right. There will be other trades. There will be other trades. Let me take these off. Put those on a little while ago after we swept out this little high right here, and they just never came back. Literally never came back. Hey, your sell triggered the second I went live. GG's. What's up, Bjorn? What's up, Joel? Joel, you got... Joel, I'm gonna say you're first because I know Matt slides in with the pinned comment way early. I wouldn't be surprised if he wakes up on Sunday and rips that. So Joel, I'm gonna give you the first. You got the first crown tonight. GG's. Real early, and I'll say this again in a second, real early, but I'll give you all the sneaky detail. Where do I find it? Where do I find it? Real early for y'all. There is a giveaway happening right now on Matt's Instagram. If you go to the Discord and then hit that Instagram, or just go to Instagram, search Trades by Matt, go hit his story and then follow the instructions. There is a giveaway happening right now. So feel free to go enter that. This is exactly the trade I wanted. I just didn't get filled. Feels bad. Feels very bad. This is like picture perfect what I wanted. Open outside the Celts. Well, technically we opened inside, but by like 3 minutes we opened inside and then go hit Celt mid and then do whatever for the next 3 hours. Rip. How is everyone doing? How are y'all? What did I miss? We had FOMC minutes today. That didn't do anything, which is interesting. I think the whole bond news might have kind of taken the wind out of the sails there, though. Kind of stolen the show, so to speak, which is interesting. And I do have questions about that I'm going to ask you at some point. Not right now. I want more people to be here so we have a bigger collective brain to work with. But I do have questions about that I would like to ask. And I know there are some big brains in here that know macro stuff. So that's y'all are the ones I'm talking to. While we're getting started, though, let's look at what we've done on the 3-minute chart. This was yesterday's open, right? No, down here. Yo, what up, Mitch? What up, Zach? This was yesterday's open. Oh, dude, my hair. Cutting it all off, chat. I swear I'm cutting it all off. It's going to be a great day. We're just going to start from zero. It's going to be awesome. This is where we opened. Dude, I got hosed on the Apex account. Yeah, y'all can see the balance here. I was at like 52,400 yesterday at 51,505. Down, oh, it doesn't count. Okay, hold on. Down 940 on the day. It's just one of those days, unfortunately. I mean, coulda, woulda, shoulda kept the loss lighter, but I really wanted the long, and this is the long I was chasing down here. I really wanted this. I just took a lot of heat on the way down trying to catch it, so I max lost the Apex, which is still in like reasonable condition. It's not like dead by any means. I still have 1,500 and roughly in drawdowns. Like it's fine. It's reasonable. Just unfortunate that the RTH movement recently has just been immediate sell every day. And y'all know I hate selling. But I did catch some of this long, not too much, but some of this long from like right here, 400-ish, up to like 514. Not even. I think I took it off at like 460 or something. Took it off way early, which is why the Lucid, y'all can see the balance right now, is sitting at 50,730. I made like, what is it? I made 592 on the Lucid during RTH, so not bad. Net on the day, still technically down 400, but I am glad that I'm glad that I caught some of the long that I was sitting there, you know, knowing. Don't do that, chat. Don't sit there knowing. That's a great way to get completely screwed in the market. But I was sitting there knowing, oh, hey, buyers are going to show up eventually. It's just got to keep giving it a shot until they do. So that's what I did. Wish I'd taken way more out of that though. But how did y'all do? How was RTH for y'all? How was the day? Joel, you caught the short down. Very nice, very nice. Good trade. I was trying to be there with you, man. Didn't get it though. Didn't get it. Would have loved to have been in that with you. On volume profiles, we are rolling off of a low volume area, which is notable. And we technically have not traded prior day's point of control at 550. It's a pretty nice looking target, especially because we have, I know range wise, we put in a bunch of range, but like it's a pretty balanced session. So I wouldn't necessarily be that surprised to see us go a little bit lower. But I will hold off for now because I missed the original trade I would have wanted. Womp womp. What up, Sylvan? T2P, baby, T2P. You know the vibes. Bjorn, DLL. I mean, same, bro. Same. Zach, you at 15 hundo on the TPT. I'm assuming that's an eval and then nothing on the funded. Hey, I mean, made something, right? Speaking of TPT, go check out Matt's Instagram for a sneaky little giveaway on the stories. Make sure to go check that out. I wish, Mitch. I wish. I entered it, but I have a 0% chance of winning. I can already tell you that right now. I can't believe Liam and Jamie have won the YouTube giveaways, bro. Like, what are we doing? Liam won a straight to funded, by the way. Unreal. Lightning funded from Tradeify. Like, what? Wild. I haven't, as Ryan said, I haven't even sniffed one of the giveaways. It has not even come close to me. Unfortunate. That being said, I am sipping on calm little silver bullet tonight. If anyone's got a beverage handy, let me know what you got. Rigged? Absolutely. 100%. Never a doubt. %. Chat, I used this like new hair product I found. So y'all know I went to get a haircut roughly a week ago. It was like last Friday. And as part of that, he used a product on my hair that I'd never seen. It was like a dry powder that like emulsifies into your hair. And I was like, that's interesting. I ended up buying one, you know, being a good customer for my boy, for the barber. You always got to link up with the barber, man. You gotta have a good relationship with your barber. You really gotta lock in with your barber sometimes. And ended up buying some to try it out, and I used too much today. So now when I run my hand through my hair, it's like sticky almost, which is incredibly annoying. Mitch, you put your 2 weeks in at work and you celebrate with a silver bullet. Yo, cheers, man. GG's. Cheers. I'm right there with you, brother. I have 7 days. I have 7 working days left of that job, and then, you know, other things start. But 7 working days, baby. GG's, Mitch. That's awesome. Congrats. I hope it's the right move for you. You know, I hope it's not like a desperation move. I hope this is well thought out and all of that. But assuming it is, huge GG's. Colorado Kool-Aid? Yeah, baby. Little mountain. How do I say something with an M? Mountain. What's a good way to say a beverage that starts with an M? Mountain. Colorado Kool-Aid's good. You know, like the matching sounds. Mountain mug. Got a little mountain mug. What up, Zach? Hey, what up, Bella? How's it going? Nah, because it's not a monster. I need like, I don't know. I think mountain mug works, no? Either way, this is happy hour channel. This is now happy hour vibes. Happy hour with a little trading interspersed. All right, brief overview, and then I do have questions for y'all. Brief overview. What are we doing on a higher time frame? Every time I see this short, it hurts me more. Also, this is a potentially a very good looking low. This was a fat attempt we had today to trade lower that we are now trading back above. If I draw out a profile on this area, what does this look like? We have currently wicked out value area high on this composite profile slash micro composite, whatever you want to call it. We've currently wicked out value area high. If I extend this a little further, what does that look like? It looks even better. Currently wicked out value area high. I would assume we either hold up where we are basically at point of control, kind of in this area around 600, or if we lose 600, then I think we go retest 500 value area low on the composite area. And then if, big if chat, big if longs are really the play here, this would be the area down here where I really expect them to kind of reload and then turbo. But I can equally see it happening at point of control here as well, because this is a high volume area with a lot of interest in trading. One of the two. And if shorts are going to keep selling, then all my positions are going to get smoked, and don't listen to me. I would really like to see prior day's point of control at 550 trade. That would be delicious. Lower Kelt as well. That would be awesome. I think I'm going to commit to waiting for that at this point, because that is, like, in my opinion, kind of the ideal trade that I see here. So I am a-okay waiting for that. Cool. That's kind of my plan. All right, let me catch up. I'm sorry to hear that, Mitch. In that case, I mean, from me to you, in that case, it does sound like you're making a good decision. So GG's. Get yourself out of an environment that you don't want to be in. I totally understand. Canoe companion, that's pretty banging too. Yeah, I agree with what Ryan said. Like, good on you for knowing your worth, holding firm, making the right decision for yourself. All the above. Chilling with the crew and COD now. GG's, Joel. I have to be a little patient for this to trade lower, but I am going to wait for it to trade lower. I see the NQDL's giving some people a little difficulties. People around you are almost as important as the job you hold. Bjorn, I would say not almost as, I would say as important, truthfully. I think you're the people you surround yourself with make all the difference in the world. So if you can find an environment where you work, one, doing something you enjoy, and two, you work with people that, you know, are fun to work with and like are actually enjoyable as people to be around, it's a win-win, in my opinion. Have there been changes to the NQDL in terms of like did you change the whole risk parameter thing where you have just like an available drawdown on the day? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, yes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's fair, Bjorn, too. That is fair. I get that. Show me the update when it pops up. I mean, if you're hyping it up this much, you know, at this point, I kind of have to, right? Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I see. Increased volatility update, unfilled orders, refund the contracts. Nice. Loss limit now scales with size. Very nice. New date is 2,000. Oh, so we're trading a 50K per day, huh? Okay. Very nice. Very nice. When putting in a 2 weeks gives happiness and zero regret, probably for the best. Dude, I feel that to my core. I am so on board with that. No more contracts until tomorrow, and you earn a spot on the new blown accounts. So this is Liam's invention, I see. The whole lost leaderboard. F. All right. Very nice. Let's lock in here, gentlemen. Very early and Qdle, but I mean, your boy hyped it up, so I got a rip. Oh god, I remember this tweet. Dude, I'm pretty sure that's the original tweet. I remember that garbage. What an absurd headline. This is a pretty large bid. I'm gonna size down to 1 here. Okay, I see. Got it. I don't know. Little hundo piece. Okay, that probably ran for like 6,000 points, I'm assuming, and I took $100. Cool. Kind of reminds me of today, but okay. Dude, we're already bouncing. We hit, what is this, 580, and we're already up 50 points. Bro, give me 550, please. Please. All right, I'm going to go back down to 1. Also, speaking of Encudo, y'all see, if anyone here is watching Matt's stream, y'all see that moment when he looked at the leaderboard and was like, whoa, Jaws is winning. Jaws is ahead of me. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Interesting, right? Interesting. Hey, I'm not saying anything. No accusations, but it makes you think, huh? Makes you think. Yeah, market go up. No, wrong way. Market wrong way, please. Please, market, I beg. Please, market. Rip. What an L. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Green is green, I'll take it. What a save. What a save. What a save. Bjorn, you're saying JK, but like, I mean, is he though? I don't know. Okay, on a side note, this would have been sick if, like, you know, I could have gotten my 550s. This would have been really cool if I hit my 550s. Anyways. See, this is a giant fade, but I'm willing to take it. I don't know, something like that. Sure, why not? Market go up. Back to the important stuff, yes. Back to my simulated trading. This is sim squared. Okay. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Zach, are there any real, like, community suggested ones in this one? Or is this all synthetic? Because I'm waiting for, like, an actual live price action suggested. Shaw's becoming a permabull? Dude, low key. Like, I spent literally the whole day trying to get long. I took 0 shorts, I think. Yeah, I took 0 shorts. I spent the whole day trying to get long. I'm going full sweaty, man. Market goes up until it doesn't. And when it stops going up, just don't trade. Period. Go do something else with your time. I don't know. That's been my philosophy recently. Not today. Okay, got it. Matt can appreciate my sim hustle. Yeah, dude, he doesn't understand the sim grind. He's too busy, like, taking payouts on TPT accounts or something to understand the sim hustle. I'm about to take a fat payout on Encudo. Oh, what a wick. It has trend, chop, and news reversions. Oh, rip. I got stopped out. All right. Well, I kind of have to full port. I have a full port. What do I have? 6 contracts left. What am I supposed to do with this? So I have 6 contracts left. So I have 1,800 in drawdown. I see. I see. Okay, that's cool. It maxes me out. I see. I'm gonna go with the old. I call that a base hit. Whoa. Okay. +4 to. Oh, dude, I was $3 off. Are you kidding me? I was $3 off from being goated. Zach, how do I lose $3 after the fact? Okay. Danny's still on a heater. All-time heater. This dude didn't respond to me in the Discord after I tagged him saying GG's on the 11K day. So that's sick. It's cool. I didn't want to hear anything either. All right, so let's look at the leaderboard here. Let's look at the all-time PNL leaderboard. Okay. I was about to get my face ripped off. Oh, was that just like a 1,000-point sell? Good thing I got out. Good thing I had the sneaky intuition there. So let's just look at the leaderboard here. Mine is this dude who apparently cheats, according to Zach. Yuri's on a heater. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Yuri is low-key a genius. Zach has the dev source code hacks, so this should surprise no one. He's 3rd. I don't know who Big Papa is, but GG. No comment. Also no comment. Law still holding strong, and then I'm closing up on Law. And oh, Yuri admitted he cheats. Okay, so the 2 top guys are cheaters. Bro, get them off the leaderboard. So I'm right here. Interesting. Where was... Ooh, next page. That's tough. Next page. Oh, interesting. On the 2nd page, 52 overall. It's a tough scene. It's a really tough scene. I hate to see it. I hope he can lock in one day. Oh yeah, there's the 2nd Azo account. Interesting. Interesting. Biggest losers. F. F. Boys, what are we doing? And nothing on blown accounts yet. Risk management's undefeated. Facts. Liam, what are we doing? Ryan, what are we doing? Boys. SSC too, come on. What happened? Gentlemen. Yeah, anyways, this one's interesting. This is pretty interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to looking at my number 8 spot, as one does. Dang, bro, I was so close to such a heater of a day. 420 on the day would have been good. I'd rather have 420 on the day than be anywhere on the leaderboard. If I can just max out 420 every day, that'd be sick. All right, GG's. That was a fun and cute. Oh, you haven't been playing because I keep seeing you guys playing first. Okay, my fault. Yeah, that's fair. I am probably one of the first people to play it consistently just because of the time that it refreshes. Also, I am not going to take this short. I wanted the short down here. It played out. That's great. I don't have a reason to short again up here because this has already played out. And I just don't feel like getting absolutely smoked on a long, or sorry, on a short. That being said, if we trade down to like 550s, I could be interested in the long. What is this ad, bro? Get this off my screen. HP throwing me ads midstream is crazy. I never get ads on my computer, like recommendations, like I never get that on stream immediately. It's kind of sus. A little bit sus. Yeah, facts, Zach. I did it all on stream. You can see the tech. This was also a fat buyer into the close. I do want to see what yesterday's price action looked like order flow wise. What did the lows look like order flow wise is what I really want to know. Oh, dude, I know I've been saying this. I can't wait to be able to trade RTH. So like when I trade at work right now, which by the way, I don't trade at work. Who would ever trade at work? I don't do that. I would never do that. But hypothetically, if I did, I don't have my order flow charts. I don't have my volume charts. Literally all I have is this. I just have the Celts and a 1 minute and a 15 second. I feel like, no joke, like blindfolded when I trade. So the fact that I've been making money, period, trading RTH so far is like bonkers to me. I cannot wait to be able to sit here. I won't be on stream. I'll be in the chat and Matt's and Jamie's and Liam's streams, but I'll be standing right here with the order flow chart up, looking at this beautiful break and retest. Look at this. Big sells into prior day's low, broke below. This is a like picture perfect break and retest, by the way. Big sellers all the way through, retested it, fat buyer at the highs. I mean, fat buyer at the highs, reclaimed below prior day's low with additional buying stepping in, and then the short played out. It literally does not get cleaner than that. Like, this is a picture perfect break and retest. And then it played out for like 130 points. I cannot wait, chat. I cannot wait. And then if you were long biased like I normally am, then the flip to long here makes a lot of sense considering we had a bunch of sellers step in. I don't have the volume profile up on this, but if I was to like live replay it, I'm sure you'd see a bunch of volume coming at the lows here, which actually I'm not going to put profile up, but what if I do this? What if I just do like normal volume real quick? Just for the example. Stand by. Stand by. I do not want an SMA. Okay, we come into the lows here. We have lower volume up here. Start hitting the lows. Ton of volume pouring in at the lows. And then on the profile, this be even more obvious, which I guess I can actually draw now that I think about it. Stand by again. Draw a profile from this high down to here. Trading lower, ton of volume starts coming in. Point of control is down here. We have aggressive sells trying to trade us lower. We rally out of it and then have, this is where it gets really interesting for longs. When you have these additional sells right here, trying to bring us further down, this large seller, this large seller, this large seller, none of them got anywhere. At that point, that is a great sign to just turbo. And that's, I did catch some of this trade. I got long like here-ish. I think like 410, 415-ish, and I took it to probably like right here. Like I took maybe 60, 70 points. And then it ran for like another 100, but whatever. Oh, this looks beautiful. Truly beautiful. Anyways, all that to say, I can't wait. I'm very excited. It'll be very refreshing to be able to do that. All right. Some sellers showing up here. We have these buyers at the highs outside of this little composite value area, micro composite technically value area right here as we tried to trade outside of it. And we have some sellers showing up again. I'm not taking any shorts, but if we were to sell down to like 550 maybe, could be interested. I could be interested. What I do for work, I am my title is personal property coordinator or administrator or whatever. Basically, I just like assign stuff a value to then get taxed. Nothing exciting. What up, D-Trades? What's going on? How you doing? What is poppin', dude? You got to pay out from only trading at work in Asia session in March. I mean, GG's Everett. It's not easy. It is not easy. I can I can vouch for that. It's not easy. What up, JP? What's going on? How'd I get into something? I kind of just like, dude, I was out of college and I was just applying for jobs. I was just applying for anything and everything that I could find. My college major, like I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Business Admin. So I was just looking for really anything within that field that would get me a job. Like quite literally, I was just job hunting. I wasn't super picky. Obviously, I had like things I would have preferred, but I was just taking what I could get, truthfully. And I feel like I've gotten good at it, like enough to a point where I know what I'm talking about, you know? But that being said, I don't plan on staying. Let's go with that. You ever have a day where you trade at work and make more trading than you would in a month of working? It happened to me once. Not in a month. Are you talking? Technically, yes, but I don't consider it like, I don't consider having made it because it's not, to me, anything you see on the screen, like account balance wise, like this is an eval, but assume this is a funded account, 50,730, or even like my Apex account, the equity on this is 51,505. And again, even just assuming, let's say hypothetical, assume it's a funded account, my equity prior to this morning was like 52,400. I don't consider having made that money until it's actually in my bank account, you know? Because like as long as it's in your account, it's at risk. Once it's in your bank, then you can kind of, you know, take a breather, take a sigh of relief and be like, okay, it's mine now. Until the IRS puts their paws on it. But until then, it's like I don't really consider it, you know, mine per se, because it hasn't hit my bank yet. But yes, I have had days for sure where my total net on the accounts was larger than what I would have made in a month. Yes, I have experienced that. It's pretty wild. Definitely gives you a little bit of like a, what am I doing here? But then you realize it's not actually in your account. I think my biggest day ever, I'm trying to think, my biggest winning day ever was across 5 accounts, so 5 fundeds, and I made, let's see if I can find the screenshot real quick. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to. I think it's buried somewhere. I think it was like 900 times 5 accounts, so 4,500. I think. I could be wrong. It might be 6,000 total. It might have been, what would that be? Math. It might have been 1,200 per account. It was within that range. It was either 4,500 to 6,000. I forget exactly. Somewhere in that range of like, I made that in a day and was like, wow, that's pretty wild. My biggest losing day though is also about that big, where I then instead of it being a green number, it was a red number, and then the accounts went poof, unfortunately. All right, chat. 2 questions. 1, what are y'all sipping on? What are you drinking tonight? I told you I got the silver bullet. 2. I have questions on macroeconomics. Is there anyone here that is able to answer somewhat in an educated manner any questions I may or may not have on the macro landscape? Specifically, I'm talking about bonds. I don't know if y'all saw 2 things happen. 1, the Fed stepped in. I think this was actually last night, but the Fed stepped in, or no, this morning, sorry, like unannounced news this morning. The Fed announced that they're going to, or the Treasury, dude, I don't know, one of them. The Treasury announced that they're going to expand their buyback program on long-dated bonds, so like 30 years, on long-dated treasuries from 2 billion to 4 billion. It was the Treasury. Okay, thank you. From 2 to 4 billion per operation. I don't really have a grasp of like the scale of that, because like how many operations do they run, you know, per day, per week, per month, whatever. And then 2, I saw that US debt hit 40 trillion today. So I have two questions, and they're kind of like an A and B. One, what's the implication of the Fed stepping in, or the Treasury stepping in to buy back, expand their buybacks? What does that actually mean for like interest rates, bonds, fiscal conditions? Two, at what point do we start bugging out about the debt? Take your time to type. I understand. This may be a lengthy one. Yeah, I know the bond markets are huge, and I have like a general understanding of bonds. Like I know how a basic bond works. I'm more so asking in terms of just like the macro sense of how does this fiscal, I guess you can call it stimulus, this fiscal stimulus, like, you know, play into other parts of the economy, things that might actually affect me directly. Last year in July, I had a green every single day and took 5 to 10K payouts every day from TPT Pro accounts, and never had all 20 green trading days since then. I mean, I don't know what you did, but might be worth, it might not necessarily be you, JP. It's like market conditions change, you know? What might have been working last July might not have been working that August. It might not have been working 6 months from now. It might not be working now. It might not necessarily be something you did, and it might just be that market conditions change and that you failed to change with them, is my guess. Big emphasis on guess. I'm just speaking off cuff there, but that might be part of it. Trying to plug the hole from Japanese lack of buying US debt. Right. So I saw that as well. That, again, I am like hazy on the details. We're also supporting the yen, right? In some sense. I forget if we're directly buying yen or if it has to do with buying Japanese debt. I forget. Forgive me. I'm uneducated. That's what I have y'all for. Probably just trend setting. What do you mean by that? This is kind of spooky for sellers. Sell, 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 bounced out of it. More attempts at selling, still trying to bounce out of it. This is why I don't short. Buying yen so they take the money they've been using to prop up their currency and go back to buying treasuries. Supporting Japanese currency. If the yen falls, they'll throw US bonds back. US bonds. Nice. US bonds back to the market. Okay. Okay. Noted. Chat, if y'all don't know, so Matt's doing a giveaway on his Instagram right now. Go to his story and look at his story for the instructions. They are TPT accounts from what I understand. That being said, if you don't win the giveaway, TPT accounts are currently 50% off with code TBM. Link in the pinned comment and the description. Go take a look. I am very much hoping to win the giveaway. I kind of doubt I will, but it would be cool. But as far as I know, he's got a ton of them. So if you are interested and you like free stuff, go hit the Instagram. Yeah, Zach, exciting. I know. Exciting. Zach, that's why I've got one of these in my hand. I do also have the green tea tonight as well. Let me get that. Chat, this is what we're working with. At the old jar of green tea. This one looks extra sus, I'll be honest. This one looks extra sus, but still hitting. Still hitting for sure. What up, Lelouch? What's going on? Bjorn, what's a fourth turn? Excuse the lack of education. Also, did y'all see Ray Dalio was in Ibiza on like his 77th birthday getting lit in the club? Did y'all see that? Historical theory on debt and conflict. I see. Kind of similar to what Ray is writing about in, you know, the whole world order that he published and then went to get lit at the club at. Dev, you saw that? Yeah. The memes from that were funny. Imagine you pull up to, I forget where it was. I think it was the Universe. Imagine you pull up to Universe with the boys and Ray Dalio's there. What? Chat, I don't know if I'm getting my 50s trade. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. This kind of looks like a strong push higher, if I'm being totally honest. Yikes. I mean, I think prior day's high is like very much on the table now. Jaws, you're a chill guy. Appreciate that. Let me find the meme for you. Now that you mentioned that. Talking like this kind of chill guy, like one of these. I mean, this is looking trendy, bruv. This is looking trendy. What up, Ander? What's going on? Tried to trade lower, reclaimed Cal mid, pulled back, now back at the highs. I mean, we go pump, right? Probably just about as chill. Okay, I see you. Okay. All right. Very nice. I'll take that as a compliment. Hope I'm not like putting you to sleep. Do I use a footprint? No, I don't. The closest I get order flow wise is this bad boy, which is just a 16 range chart with large trade. Motive Wave calls them big trades, large trade, big trades, whatever you want to call it. Bubbles. So this is the indicator, the study. This is the settings for it. If you want to take a screenshot or pause the stream, whatever, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, that's as close as I get. I try not to get like too wrapped up in the weeds because I gave him a shot. I've given pretty much everything a shot at some point in time. I did give footprints a shot, specifically on ES, and I was probably not using them correctly, for being totally real. But I just didn't like them. It was like information overload, honestly. It was a little too much. BW, what up, dog? 1K up on the live, GG's. It's pretty big. I don't know how big your live account is, but that seems big. Unless your live account's like 500 grand. I mean, in which case 1K a day is still 1K a day, so, you know, no complaints. What do I want to see to the upside? What do I think of volume profile? Brother, I love volume profile. It's like half my chart. I think volume profile is probably one of the, again, personal opinion, I think volume profile is probably one of the best ways to view the market and understand the market. Again, personal opinion, you do you, but I am a huge fan. That being said, what would I expect to see to the upside? Prior is high for sure. This trend day we had to the downside here, where I prematurely killed my 1,000 micro short on sim at like the literal high of day. Sick. I would expect us to go retrade a lot of this open, like just leftover price. Like this was not well traded. We have HVNs left behind. We have LVNs left behind. We have two LVNs specifically within the 30K bubble. So I would imagine 30K gets retraded at some point rather soon. Maybe not like 30,151 like up here, but although this is a really nice LVN, this is a perfect LVN. When we go do and trade that back, I'm going to be paying a lot of attention to that. That is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I would like longs more though if we were to go retest 550s and then push higher. 550 to 510, like, let me mark this. Got anything close? Something like that. This area right here, 550 to 510, is like my ideal long zone right now. I think longs from this area look so good. If we get back down there, big if. But if we were to get back down there, I am so interested in a long. That being said, got to be patient for it. Gots to be patient. Oh, GG, start with 20K. Dang, son. Love on. What's up? How you doing, dude? What's going on? Oh, you made $1,000 on 3 micros? Okay. Giant GGs to that then. Very nice. That is the way to do it, bro. 3 micros, I love. I mean, I trade 3 micros as well. I got hosed today, unfortunately. You made $1,000. I lost almost $1,000 on my Apex, so I was your liquidity apparently. Not actually, because I was on sim, but yeah, GG's, dude. 20K account, trading 3 micros at a time. I think you will be a-okay, sir. Very nice job. That is, as far as I can tell, solid risk management. At least solid position sizing. Let's go with that. As far as I can tell. I don't know your ins and outs. I don't know your system, but GG's. What makes it a good long? I really like the fact that one, this is value area low on this little like micro composite I've got that's stretching back like 2-ish days at this point, coming up on 2 days from when we first started originally trading this area after the sell. So I think retesting value area low could make a lot of sense. And it is also prior day's point of control, specifically prior day's untraded point of control. That's why I'm interested in it, is because the market hasn't gone back and traded that yet during like today's session. And those normally, not always, but normally don't get left behind. We normally go and fill those before continuing in whatever direction. So it's the combination of a nice retracement area plus a high quality target that I have a lot of faith gets retraded. And then from there, see if there's the absorption that I'm expecting and then get long. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens at 3 a.m. because that's normally when those kind of things happen, unfortunately. London stealing the move once again. That being said, we do have a kind of a ways to go to get down there. About 100 points or so. Jamie's got beans on his NQDL. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. GG, Zach. Yo, by the way, nanos are dropping next week, August 24th. That's Sunday? That's Monday. Very nice, very nice. The nanos dropping on Monday, huh? I'll be paying attention to those. I'll probably bring them up on stream every once in a while and just like watch the chart for a little bit just to see what they look like. Nanos be a huge game changer. Dude, I hope so. Apparently, so I wasn't around like trading live for the whole like rollout of micros. So I didn't see all of that unfold. I kind of like came into the tail end of it. From what I understand, it took a while for micros to really catch on. Like early days of micros, the volume was really light. Now micros are hugely traded. There's a ton of volume in them. But early days, it took a while for it to catch on. So if that's the case with nanos, that's fine. As long as it actually catches on, you know? If it just turns out to be a giant bust, that kind of sucks. But we'll see. We will find out. Surely. Everett, the CME is introducing nano contracts for indexes. Just go to Google or whatever and type in CME nanos. And then you can read about them starting August 24th. Oh, pending regulatory review. So it might get pushed back depending on if it gets approved or not. Tough. Hopefully it comes out on time. I'm free to go take a look at that. I have not seen anything from brokers yet about them. I'm assuming brokers will release information after it's like officially approved for release. Yeah, 1/10 of a micro, exactly. I know it sounds wild, but like I do see some use cases for it. My use case personally would be swing trading. No, it's 20 cents a tick on NNQ. My use case would be swing trading. I'd be so interested in being able to hold a nano for like 800 total in the account and then hold a nano. Like if we ever get like a nice sharp sell again, might never get that, chat. Markets might only go up from here on out. We might literally never sell again. But if we do, then I'd be interested in like trying to get long the lows on a nano with an like outrageously wide stop. I'm talking like a 2,000 point stop to the point where like it would be insane if I got stopped out, or I just would have had to have like bought the very top to get stopped out and then just hold that sucker for like a whole quarter and just have like a monthly swing trade on would be my use case. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But we'll see. If the volume on them is trash, then I'm not going to touch it. 100-point spread would be insane. I mean, technically 100-point spread on nanos is still only $20, but still, that's 100-point spread is tough. It'll be interesting because futures are tax advantage. Yeah, I can't talk too much on tax. I'm not a CPA. If you have tax questions, go talk to a CPA. But I agree. Would be interesting. It's just so, the selling point to me is that it's so little leverage while still participating in what is, in my opinion, the best market to participate in. I think futures are by far the best trading instrument, like bar none. So it's a very cheap way to participate in the best market. It's pretty interesting. What up, Matt? What's going on? Crazy man. Hey man, I'll try it out. I mean, I think if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I just don't touch it again. But I'm willing to try it. I think it could be cool. Like scaling in. Yeah, especially if you scale in, like you have the ability then, again, assuming volume is like reasonable and tradable, you have the ability to scale in like 3, 4, 5 nanos at a time. You do kind of have to watch out for commissions if you are scaling. But at the same time, like depending on what you're trading this on, if you're trading this on a live account with enough drawdown, enough equity, I should say, to be able to hold overnight, then it gets pretty interesting. Not much. You, Nat, I took a relatively fat L. I'm not gonna lie to you. Relatively, log me out. What is this? Okay, hold on. Let me log back in. Actually, I'm not gonna trade the Apex tonight. I didn't know it would auto log me out. That's kind of lame. I took a relatively fat L on the Apex today, 900 down, trying to catch. I basically spent the entire first 30 minutes of the session trying to get long this whole way down. MLL'd or DLL'd, I should say, my Apex for the day. It's still up. Like it's still 51,500. Like I still have drawdown, you know, it's not like blown or anything. It was just annoying. But I knew this long was going to set up at some point. So I then made the big brain decision of switching over to the Lucid and then caught some of the long down here on the Lucid for like 60 points and then called it a day. So all in all, like net between the two, I'm only down like 400 on the day. So not terrible, but it's just the first 30 minutes or so was frustrating for sure, where I was like, I know this is going to bounce. It just hasn't bounced yet. What's my usual size? 3 micros. I've been rocking with 3 micros. I've really been liking 3 micros. My stop size is anywhere from 30 to 50 points, kind of depending on what the trade calls for and what ATR is. And yeah, 3 micros. You'd be surprised how much you can make on 3 micros, especially if you're copy trading accounts and you're just patient. Like for example, had I been more patient, I called this out in Discord, by the way. I like legit called out in Discord, hey, I'm long. I want to see 620. Let me find this for y'all. Timestamps and everything. And this isn't me bragging at all. This is the opposite. This is me saying I'm an idiot for not holding. considering I literally called this out of, hey, I should hold, and then I didn't. Okay. Ignore all this. Kind of, maybe not. I don't know. Read it if you want. I need 620, otherwise I'm financially ruined again. And then McNutt was like 200 points higher. What are you talking about? And then I took it off right here for, 60 points or whatever. And then what time was this? This was 10:29. And then 10:42. Had I held 13 minutes, I would have had the full target. So that's on me for not being patient. That is absolutely on me. You have $6,474 in a TPT 50K eval. Try to lose money, I guess, bro. I don't know. Good luck. I swear, whenever I try to lose money, I just end up making more. It's awful. Oh yeah, I was saying, so like if you're copy trading and you're patient and you are smart on 3 micros, you can make a lot of money on 3 micros, like a lot of money. Food for thought. I mean, my eventual goal this fall, don't know exactly when it'll happen, but eventually this fall will be to build up the 20 stack with Apex and then start taking payouts from all 20 on Apex. Like even a minimum payout, y'all, even a minimum payout 500 across 20 accounts is still 10 Gs. That's crazy. That's like legit life-changing money, assuming you can do that monthly, like year over year, whatever, month over month. Like that is crazy. So that's the goal, as well as hitting the Grand Slam. Today's the 5th day of the eval. Which, by the way, NQ Matt NQ is trading the TPT 50K eval. 2 things. 1, go to Matt's Instagram and check his story. He's giving away TPT accounts on the Instagram stories. And then 2, instructions are there. 2, TPT is currently 50% off with code TBM. If anyone is interested, go check it out. Link is in the pinned comment as well as in the description if you go to tbm.gg/jaws, and then from there go to the firms. Base hits of 500 across multiple accounts. Yeah, dude. I mean, it even like depends on what your definition of base hit is. Like my trades are a lot more open than some other traders. Like I'm looking for like 50 points minimum as a target. To me, 50 points is like a base hit where like I know that as long as I'm getting long in a reasonable spot and I am correct on the trade, then I have a very good chance of getting 50 points in profit. So that's what I consider like my base hit. And like, again, 50 points on 3 micros is $300. I'll take $300 times 20. Take $300 times 20 any day. Is Apex the one that allows multiple lives? I believe Apex does. I think Lucid also does. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they do. Feel free to just go to their knowledge bases, though. Apex, Lucid, TPT, Tradeify, they all have like, they call them knowledge bases. It's basically just like the whole list of all of their rules and all of their policies. And you can read through there for the exact answers per firm. The reason I don't know that off the top of my head is because I'm still on the Lucid daily eval and I'm still on the Apex 50K end of day drawdown eval. So I am still in eval stage. I'm not really thinking about a live account right now. But I know one of them for sure does offer multiple lives. Still grinding. Womp womp. Not going to get my 550s. Oh well. Womp womp. All right, chat. Y'all know what time it is. About that time. Considering I'm going to sit here and watch this grind without me for the whole session, apparently. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to speed run this, though. Absolutely speed running this. Definitely the first time I'm playing this today, without a doubt. No doubt. Oh, don't sit in the grass. Okay, that's fine. Chill. Oh. F. F. Oh my god. How did I do this one earlier? Can I just skip over this? Oh, I could have just done that. Are you kidding me? Bro. Oh my god, that's like 4 shots down the drain. No. All right, this one's easy. Dude, that was like 4 shots just down the drain unnecessarily. Are you kidding me? Rip. What up, K-Thrap? Am I going to short this top? Not planning on it. Definitely not planning on it. Honestly, I think this 30-minute chart to me looks like we want yesterday's high. So until we do that, I am not super inclined to short. But please make your own decisions, obviously. Just because I'm not taking a trade doesn't mean that it's invalid. Trade your own trade, sir. Yeah, Lelouch, exactly. With the nanos, you can have such a wide stop on a relatively small account. But I'm saying relatively small, I mean like $1,000 account. For one micro, I mean with one micro NQ with $1,000 in drawdown, like you can't even hold overnight. Versus on the nanos, I'm assuming they just go with like a strict like 1/10 equity thing or for like margin. I'm assuming on the nanos you'll need around $450 in margin to be able to hold overnight for initial margin. So if you've got $1,000 account to trade a nano, like you're comfortable. You've got a good buffer between you and any sort of like overnight gap, overnight movement that might take place. So it's just such a low leverage way of getting involved that I think is very appealing to me and I'm sure a lot of other people. Hopefully it works out this time because as far as I know, they have tried nanos before and they didn't necessarily play out. What up, Gary? What's going on? How you doing, dude? What is going on, brother? Oh, what's up, John? I didn't see you. Good evening. What's going on, bro? What's popping? Gary, how's your day? How is your day cooking up straight gas? I saw that you posted something a little sneaky in the Discord, but I didn't actually see what it was. It was so fast. I just saw that something with your name appeared and then you immediately deleted it. So I, can draw my own assumptions as to what it was, but I didn't actually see what it was. Hopefully it was something spicy though, something tasty. Crunching some numbers, huh? I just realized this wick right here was actually like true Asia Open. I feel like we almost never see movement off of like true Asia Open. It's almost always Tokyo Open or 8 p.m. Open Eastern, whatever the second one is. It's usually really quiet up until 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, that was a tweet? Rip. I did not know that. Chat, I'm going to have not a huge change, okay? Most of this is all staying the same, but I am going to have a slight change on the whole setup behind me and in front of me a little bit. So come Sunday night, it should look a little bit different. Hopefully a little bit more vibey, a little bit more fun to look at, a little bit more pleasant for the eyes instead of just like straight backdrop of like patterns, which y'all can see. Let me go this way. Actually, let me just be a big brain and go big face. Why not? So like, I don't think this looks terrible, right? Like there's some pattern going on and all that, but I do think there is a room for improvement, and I'm going to make those improvements this weekend. So stay tuned. Hopefully the result turns out pretty good. Fingers crossed. Oh, some new trading setups in the chat. Hold on. Let's while the market's not doing anything I can participate in, let's go over this real quick. JB. Okay. JB, is this a Bloomberg terminal? Is this like a Bloomberg news feed? Oh, this dude might be like legit about it. Hold on. I can't tell if that's Sierra. I don't think so. That might be Ninja. White Ninja. With the book map on the side. I don't even know what this is. Trading view, maybe. Footprint. My boy's got like 7 different platforms running. What is the monthly subscription cost on this? And then I don't know what this is. This kind of looks like Bloomberg News, maybe. Yeah, Lambra's right. W setup. A lot going on there. With the bike. Fire. Peter. Okay, okay. Got the glasses. Very nice. Oh, interesting. Peter watching Jamie. Okay, very nice. Got the Discord in one corner. Cool. This definitely looks like Sierra. Okay. Very nice. Not a Bloomberg. So I know there's like the Bloomberg terminals, but can't you also just get like the news feed itself? Or am I wrong? Yeah, this is Bloomberg. This is Bloomberg newsfeed down here. The Bloomberg Help and Learning. So he doesn't have the full terminal, but he's got the newsfeed, which is interesting. Dude, I wonder what the JB, if you're in here, what is your subscription cost on this, man? Peter Elite, Xfinity router. Emrod, what is it then? Here. Take a screenshot of this. Tell me what this is. I am interested. I kind of want to know what this is. It looks very techy, very fancy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the Bloomberg News. I know. We've cleared out. He doesn't have a terminal. I'm aware. Xfinity router modem. Wait, this thing? Looks fancy. Terminals are $2,500 a month. Jeez. It's aggressive. Fire. I saw this already. This goes hard. I like the Star Wars theme. kind of candle is this? Jarvis enhance. Dude, huge Star Wars theme. Baby Yoda down here. Not Star, unless this is a unless this is a clone trooper blaster. Baby Yoda up here. Oh, you and I can get that as well. Hey man, it still looks sick. I mean, props to him for having a lit looking setup. Very nice. I've seen the rest of these. Oh, this is Sharpnel. Hold on. Oh, fire keyboard. Also, this is, I'm not like, listen, I'm not a rock guy. I'm not like an astrology rock guy by any means. But this little luck charm, this is from like the Greek islands. I forget which one. I think Crete. This is ball knowledge right here, gentlemen. This rock alignment. This man's chakras are aligned. I can promise you that. My man sits down and is immediately in flow state. Incredible stuff. Also, this is a fire keyboard. I love that this like old style, old look of keyboards is coming back. I'm a big fan of that. But like in a modern way where the keyboards are like actually quality made. Casual passport, okay. Oh, this is got the whole setup going on over here too. This is very aligned very nicely. Okay. Cool. Nice. Monitor game on point. Oh, is this an espresso coffee mug? I like those. Nespresso in general is fire. Oh my god, this is trading setupception. I'm looking at a trading setup on stream while Matt's looking at a trading setup on stream. Bro. It said check Discord. What am I looking at? I'm just going to assume that's a long. Lambert, I got you. Ready, Lambeezy? I'm in Spec Trades right here. You go to Gen Chat. And under Gen Chat, you got trading setups. There you go. Oh, you took it for a 200W? Solid. Kind of flushing. I really hope this flushes to 550s, man. That'd be sick. That'd be ideal. Yo. Screen setup on point. Wow. At what point does this all just become like a uni screen? Just combine all of them. I love the sizing too. This is wild. They're all different sizes. That's crazy. We've got the, what is this? Like a 5x8 down here. The MacBook Pro, I'm assuming this is a 15-inch. Got like a portable here, a portable here. Oh, whatever this is. This looks like a 23. This is probably like a 28. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, Gary, this is nuts. Oh, what are we driving? Is that a Jeep key? No, that's either a Ford or a like a Range Rover. Sheesh. Okay. Okay. 74. I see you with the whip. Proper color of tea, bro. It's because it's black tea. Listen, you don't understand the you don't understand the ball knowledge behind green tea, bro. Oh, look at this calculator, by the way. This man crunches some numbers, bro. That's fire. Fire. Honestly, we all started here at some point. At least I know I did. In my dorm room with the laptop and just straight table, nothing else. So I got a lot of... Yeah, dude, because I let it sit for a while, bro. I like strong green tea. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, like the color of this one's sus for sure. Like this one's not great. While I'm on the topic though, let me drink some. Steep, yes, steep is the word. Thank you. Spilled it on myself. Brilliant. Okay. Nice. Very minimalist. Sick backdrop. Where is this? Hawaii? Holly in... Is this like in the Philippines or something? Either way, sick. Jamie's fire. I don't think Jamie's in here right now, but Jamie, fire. What does Jamie have going on? Oh, he's right, because they don't have AC, so he's got the skeleton rig PC. This is awesome. I love this. The key light. This one's so funny to me. No vaping. A mixer for the microphone. Where's it? Oh, he pushed the mic off to the side. I was gonna say, where's the mic? Also, is this vape juice, Jamie? What happened, Jamie? What happened to rule number 6? Very nice, very nice. This is Austin's fire. I like this poster, Nebraska. That's awesome. Things trees know. Very nice. Okay, got the whole MacBook Magic Pad setup. Fire. Nice. Oh, another fire keyboard. Wood paneled keyboard. Okay, I don't know if that birdie's in here, but okay, okay. Wood panel keyboard, huh? Oh, DJI fanboy as well. DJI, sorry. Little Snoopy in the back. Nice. Double ultra wide. Ball knowledge. Ultra wides are sick. Honestly, this probably wins, right? This one probably wins. Got the Bapple, Robin Hood, and a chopstick. And a candle. That's all you need. That's awesome. Nice. Or Aqua. Oh, another Streamception. Okay, rejecting this LVN. I mean, 550s, please, right? 550s or bust. This is funny, Kara. Oh, is this actually a Razer keyboard? No, right? Maybe. It's all Razer themed for sure. He's got a Razer mouse. I too. You can see this on mine. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. The lighting's not great. I too have a Razer mouse. I'm a fan. My only complaint is that there was like this weird like 3-month period where it just wouldn't work correctly. And then one day it just started working correctly again. I have no clue what happened. It would just randomly have these annoying freezes where I'd be moving it like this around my screen and then it would freeze and then pop up on another side of the screen. And then one day it just went away. So I don't know what happened, but it's been working well ever since. Oh, this is a sick looking PC. Oh, another keyboard, fire. Nice in-ears. Oh, backup keyboard. Oh, Gucci fan. All right, chat. This is gonna be some. It's gonna be a little reference for y'all. I am not tonight, although actually maybe later. I don't know. Chat, should I go get my colognes? So I am, for context, I like colognes. I rock with them. I'm not like a snob or anything. I just like smelling good. So I've got a few. I'm like slowly building out a collection. Should I go grab them for y'all, or do you not care about that? Gucci Guilty's good. I'm not going to say it's my favorite, though. It's definitely not my favorite, but it's a good scent. I think if you're going out and you want to throw something on to smell good, 100% gets the job done. Is the mic glowing or the pop filter? Interesting. Whoa. Oh my God. This is a lot of charts, man. This is a lot of charts. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Triple Qs, bunch of time frames. This whole screen is triple Q. We got 2 day, 1 day. Why are there 2 1 day? Wait, what is, this is not the same chart. What am I looking at? 3 day. This is a lot of charts, man. I mean, fire chart setup. Nice. Nice. Very clean chart layout here. Very clean. Another Jamie appearance. Ooh, TPT account. Very nice. TPT 50% off with code TBM, by the way. Shameless plug. Just for the moment, because my boys got it on screen. It's just a photo of the PC. Okay, fire. Oh, this is some sick lighting. Dang. Okay, this is tight. Nice looking keyboard. The MacBook. Got the motivation there. Dude, I like this one a lot. This is heat. I'm a huge fan of this. This is sick. I think I gave it a fire emoji already. That's dope. This one's also dope. This is a sick view. Oh, fire. I've seen all the rest of these. That was a little catch up. All right. That was a good scroll. If y'all have any charts, not chart setups, y'all have any trading setups you want to share, make sure to throw them into this chat and we'll go over them on stream one day. Oh, hold on. We just got one. Shouting Bob. Nah, your lighting's good, dude. Yo, this PC setup is sick. Is this an all glass case or is this plastic or like plexiglass? Either way, it looks dope. That's awesome. Nice keyboard. W battle stations, yes sir. I really like this monitor mount. Oh, you have a Koroi monitor as well? Nice. That's when I'm looking this way, I'm looking at my Koroi, if that's how you say it. Hey, who's this? Who's this guy? Nice, bro. I like this sign up here as well. Very nice. Good stuff. Oh, a Razer mouse as well. Solid. Oh, is this a standing desk, by the way? Is this plugged in? If so, then we both have standings too. W. Glass metal. Dude, that is dope. That looks so cool. All right, chat. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get my. Again, it's not a big collection, but I mess around with it. I'm gonna go get my scents for y'all, my perfumes, my colognes, my fragrance, my fragrances for y'all. I'll be right back. Give me not even 2 minutes. Give me like 45 seconds. All right, chat, we're back. My boy said, I bet you have Tom Ford or Dior Sauvage. I do not have Dior Sauvage. I don't have any Dior. I do. I'll start with that, I guess. I do have a Tom Ford. So I've got... My lighting kind of sucks. Hold on. I do... There's got to be a better way to do this. Oh. This is tough because my lighting is like from the other side, so I always shadow it. I have Tom Ford Oud Wood. Hear me out. Tom Ford is overhated. I understand it's like a big designer fragrance. You know, it's a big designer brand. As far as designer brands go, is it expensive? Yes, 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say $280 for a 50 milliliter bottle was cheap. It's not. It's expensive for sure. That being said, I love this scent, so I wanted to get it. It was actually my first like big boy perfume cologne fragrance purchase when I was still in college. There's a little bit of lore behind all of these. I always try to like buy with story behind it and not just buy it because like, hey, I want another one. Which brings me to my next piece. I've got a Louis Vuitton L'Immensity. This guy. The story on this one is that I got this in Vegas during the TBM meetup from the Caesar's Palace, Caesar's Forum Louis Vuitton store. So that's my like little history bit on that. So that's like, again, I like to carry like a little bit of like my life with it, you know? And then following that, I've got this of all the ones I have, this one I think is the most like ball knowledge reference that I bet none of y'all are expecting. And none of y'all probably know, if I'm being totally honest. The old Maison Cyr. Again, I'm sorry, you can't see the label well because of the lighting, but this guy, Cologne de Figure, this is a heater, extremely slept on. I had never heard of it until like earlier this year. I was in New York and I was in Soho with my cousin and we were just walking around and I walked in the store and was like, wow, this smells dope. So I got it. And then last one, this was also earlier this year. This is just a travel size Jazz Club Maison Margiela. I wanted to try this because I'm considering buying a full bottle, but I wanted to have more than a sampler, but like not a full bottle. So I went with a travel size, like this is what, 10 milliliters? Yeah, 10. And I've been liking it so far. It's actually been my office scent recently. So I don't know if I'll get a full bottle, but for the time being, just using it as like a little tester guy, I'm thoroughly enjoying. And that's what I got. I do have some other samples, but I'm not really counting samples because they're not like, you get like 4 sprays out of them and then they're gone. So I don't really count that. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry, Gary. When I come to Texas, I'll take y'all for a little road trip. We'll go find some nice perfume stores. Buy yourself something nice, kid. Here's $1. Here's $1. Go buy yourself something nice. Here's a $quarter. We have not moved in all of this yapping I've been doing. We basically have not moved. That's so unfortunate. We're actually back at Kelt Mid, of all places to be. Do I want a long here? Not really. I would really like to see 550 trade. That's my like ideal long zone. I think anything up here is just difficult for me to really justify. All right, that being said, I do think it's time for a beverage number 2. Another silver bullet down the hatch. Let's crack this guy open. Hold on. Ear warning, ASMR warning. This is going to be a clean crack, though. Watch this. I may or may not have sprayed some on the camera. Hold on. Stand by. I also fully got some on my monitor as well. This is it's a tough scene. Won't be doing that again. That's meme material. Yeah, I'll timestamp that. I'll make sure to timestamp that one. See if anything comes out of it. I'm trying to see, did I spray it anywhere else? I like use my flashlight to find it. Yeah, there's a little on my desk. Sick. Dude, not a clean crack. Not a clean crack at all. Tough. I think we're good now, though. I don't have any. I don't see any on my main monitor. Honestly, most of the splash hit like the corner of one monitor and the camera. Tough scene. What would I do if I'm 350 from losing a PA, go hard or size down? I would absolutely size down. Your number one goal in any account really, but especially in a funded account where you can get paid, is to not lose the account, because if you lose the account, you don't have an account to trade. You can't get paid at that point. So I would absolutely advocate for sizing down. It's your account, it's your choice. Do what you want, but that is my input. It pays to trade safe, you know? Cheers. Really hoping we don't just like endlessly bid off Kelt mid here. Really hoping. Oh, we have some more trading setups in the chat. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, shouting. You said, I don't know if you're still looking, but it can be. This is regarding the desk, by the way. This is about the desk. It can be, but it's not motorized. Wait, so you have to... Hold on. You have to unlock the desk and then manually raise it? Is that what I'm seeing? Because that's pretty funny. I mean, whatever works, but that's... I've never seen that one before. That's all. Interesting. Wanted to share. Fire. Thanks for sharing. Oh, hey, is this a Elgato low profile mic boom? That's not a DX, is it? But is this a... No, it's not. Is it? If you're in here, what boom is this? No, this is definitely Elgato, because you got the Stream Deck too. Wait, so I have a question then. One, I mean, what boom is this? Two, what mic is this? I don't know what light that is either. It's not a key light. Sorry, I'm just like detailing your whole setup right now. My bad. Also, this is dope. This is pretty cool, bro. Oh, this is you, Emrod? Very nice, very nice. I mean, clean setup, dog. Clean setup. This monitor tilt is sick. The mic is, not the arm. Got it. This monitor tilt is sick. Being able to like, I mean, I can't, it's harder for me. If I had it on a standing, I'd be looking like this half the time. But it is sick having like a whole enclosed space around you with monitors to be able to look at. Scroll down. Yes, this is dope too. I saw that coming up. Driving sim, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, you got the pedals and everything. Fire, bro, fire. Those look very fun. GG's, boys. Fire setups. I didn't know chat was balling like that. That's awesome. Where can I post the setup? Logicate, what is... Well, I mean, I'll show you, but I can also just... Here, hold on. Actually, I think I sent it in Gen Chat, right? Logicate, just go to Gen Chat and then hit this link right here and it'll bring you into the right chat and then just post it from there. Let's see it, big dog. Yeah, dude. Thanks for hanging. We still have not gone anywhere, bro. Come on. Make Globex tradable again. This prior day high up here is just screaming for a trade. They want it. They can smell it. I'm positive. Chat, what are y'all sipping on? I've got the trusty silver bullet in hand. Kind of making this a happy hour stream at this point, honestly, considering that there's no trades for me to take. Might as well just get hammered. Why not? Anytime, by the way, anytime Liam's on, I'm going to break out the Don Julio. I just want y'all to understand that anytime Liam is on, because Liam had this running joke, or at least I think Liam and I had it. I don't know. It formed into his username at one point in Discord, where part of his Discord name was bullish on Don Julio for like a year. So that's just what I associate him with now. It's just a nice little Don Julio. Well, something to get you down there. Water and Zin, nice. I mean, water's fire. I personally don't partake in the Zins, but I understand the appeal. Yo, Twisted Tea, Benjamin. Dude, I haven't drank Twisted Tea that much. I like it. Like, it's good. I just don't, like, have a reason to drink it necessarily. Because I just buy, like, you know, a 30 rack of Coors from Costco every now and again. But there was one day I went skiing with my brother, snowboarding, whatever, and we, like, for lunch got back in the car and cracked open the Twisted Teas after they'd been sitting in a freezing car, but they hadn't frozen, which is the great part. They were probably like, if Twisted Tea has a little bit of alcohol, it's going to freeze at like 30 degrees. They had to have been like 35 degrees or something. Like, they were ice cold. Dude, that hit so nice. I like vividly remember that specific Twisted Tea. Got the old IPA on deck. Very nice. GG's, boys. GG's. Well, Eagle Rare. What is an Eagle Rare? Oh, nice. A little Eagle Rare, huh? This one's crazy. 14 grand. Excuse me? Very nice, sir. Very nice. All right, back to bidding. Well, fortunate if you're long, right? Unfortunate for me if I'm sitting here watching it go without me. Tough. Not aged. I mean, it still looks good. I really don't know much about bourbon, whiskey, period. I know that for people that like whiskey a lot, like, you know, like go out of their way to find like nice whiskeys, if you mention Jack Daniels to them, you're liable to get punched. So, you know, don't do that. What up, RL? I'm in neither right now, big dog. I'm in neither. I would really like to see one of two things. Either one, we go and trade prior day's high up at 760s, or two, we go and trade 550 to 510. One of those two areas. In this area that we're in, I really don't see a ton for me to do. I wanted a short from here. And I mean, like, hindsight, I should have just, you know, marketed in at the highs before the stream opened, but I didn't. I had a limit order there that never got filled. And then the dump went without me, and it is what it is. But because we then retraced all the way back to that, I'm not willing to take that trade again, which so far has proven to be the correct option. So as of right now, I'm just waiting. Like the taste of bourbon in your scotch? See, okay, don't hate me. What's the difference? Sorry. But can you what, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'll type it into chat. Can you do that? Explain like I'm 5. Scotch is aged in ex-bourbon casks. Ah. So I'm assuming you have like a very deep flavor. Is that it? What up, Liam? Go Birds. Liam, how's the baseball game? Main difference is the grain. Okay. Interesting. Phil's won and the beer was cold, bro. Fire. Cheers. Scotch is a rabbit hole. Okay. Speaking of rabbit holes, Matt was down a rabbit hole last night, basically figuring out how to arb the 15-minute Kalshi Bitcoin contracts against gold. Talk about a rabbit hole. Liam, while you're here, Liam, let me show you something. I'm assuming you were watching Matt's stream this morning. I'm just going to make that assumption. And if you weren't, then just let me know. And like none of this actually applies. But I'm assuming you're watching his stream. Also, D-Trades, GG's on the Encuto P&L. All right, so let's just, you know, for fun, you had it on the background. Okay, so I'm assuming you had audio. Just for fun, let's pull this up real quick. Excuse me. All-time P&L. Did you find it interesting when Matt went down the P&L and then stopped here and goes, whoa, Jaws is up here? As if he couldn't believe it? As if he was doubting my ball knowledge? Makes you think. Liam, let's just take a little scroll real quick. No, nothing on this page. Nothing on this page. Ah, next page button. Yikes. Nothing here. Oh, interesting. 52, huh? Interesting. That is a good question. Where are you and Jamie? Biggest win yet. Fire name. It's $100. Awesome. That's dope. Oh, Brett's got 2 accounts. Sus. Cheater. Oh no. Liam. Oh no. Bro. I'm sorry. Oh man. Jamie's 158. Oh no. That's tough, bro. And Ryan. Boys. What are we doing? F. So this is basically, wait, so the biggest losers is just like a reverse leaderboard. Got it. That's funny. What is this name? That's wild. Anyone blown yet? No. Danny's still cooking on the win streaks though. It's crazy. Zach with the dev source code cheats. Lovely. All right, I'm sorry for exposing you like that, Liam. That's my bad. And Ryan, that's on me. Yeah, Ryan, you're on hard mode. You're playing without checkpoints. You're on a Tiger Woods mode. Dude, it's yeah, my bad. Not a stray. I'm sorry. It's not intended to be a stray. Can I explain the Bitcoin Cauchy arb? Dude, I don't even really get it. He explained it briefly in stream last night, and I like tried to catch some of it. As far as I can tell, it has to do with like data aggregation by Cauchy. That's it. That's all I got. It's got to do with data aggregation by Cauchy, and they're somehow using that, or you can somehow use that to arb against the GC is what I got out of it. I'll be honest, a lot of it went very much over my head. Y'all know I have a chicken thigh for a brain. Let's just look up a chicken thigh real quick so I'll have a visual understanding. Right, so one of these things is actually what is in my head right now. Okay, I need y'all to understand. Very light on wrinkles. Very light on wrinkles. Significant lack of wrinkles. Very smooth brain. Did he cook this up? Are we rich? No, we are not rich. Was there news at 7? Chauncey, apparently it was a Trump tweet from what I heard. Chat can probably verify better for y'all. I don't know the whole details. Honestly, Liam, now that you're here, I don't know how much time you have, but I do think it sounds like that time. Would you agree? I do think it sounds like that time. Advertisement. That never gets old. There we go. Nicely matched. All right. Carp? Sure. Why not? Okay. Got one out of it. R first, maybe? R, there's no A. R. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I would have had probably a really similar result with Young Falcon anyways, considering Young Falcon shares the A, R, and E. So it's all good, big dog. It's all good. R. I mean, R definitely doesn't have to be first is the thing. I'm like kind of preemptively on that one. Dude, what is the market doing? Attempt to sell, punch higher, but like haven't actually traded higher. We still have this fat buyer here that showed up, which means there is an equally large passive seller that took the other side of this trade that has now held once, twice, working on thrice. Rights and runts. Right. Do I like right? Kind of like right because it gives me the. I want to know the I. Okay. Solid. So it's not rigged. We can get that one out of the way. And R is not first. Good to know. No, I was gonna say igreja. Igreja is like Portuguese for church, I think. No, this isn't TradeC, Ernesto. This, what you see right here, is motive wave. Egress. Oh, I know what you're saying. Egress, the way you're thinking, I think is spelled like this plus another S. I think. I should probably know that considering it like directly relates to my job, but oh well. Grind. Ooh, that's huge. Sell. The sell's trying to play out. We'll see if it actually plays out. Okay, GRI. Grift? No, not grift. I was going to say grift would be all time. Grins? No, there's no N. Grill. How filthy would a double L be? I want to think of some other options, but if nothing else, then I will go with grill. I think double L would be filthy on Wordle's part. Grits. Cannot be grits syrup. We don't have a T. Dude, I think I go with grill just for the info. Wow. New York Times with a double L. Filthy. All right, GG's. Nice job, chat. Nice job. I'll take 4. 4 is respectable. 4 indicates a good usage of information to think of more information, you know? 4 is respectable. All right, sold 670. Currently in 630s, which is the range we've been in for almost the last 2 hours. Dope. That's really exciting. Vibe check real quick. Y'all trading this? Yes, no, maybe so. If yes, you up, you down? You doing what you want to do? Are you FOMOing into the range? Are you getting chopped up? If no, if you're not trading, what are you doing? You sipping on a cold one or what? Yeah, let me know. Y'all know me from just watching. I no trade so far. Wanted that short, didn't get it. Pre-market or pre-stream, I should say. As of right now, don't see anything worth participating in. Sipping on the old silver bullet and some green tea, which I've got down here. Also, I don't know if y'all have seen this shirt before. Let me go big face real quick. I don't know how much of this y'all be able to see, but it's on the back, so let me show y'all. Got the old experts only shirt. That being said, I am a LARPer. I'm very much LARPing the experts only merch because I did not go to this event. I just saw that it was happening and was like, wow, that's a sick shirt. Let me order that. And now we're here. What up, Mantis? What's going on? So I'm definitely LARPing some summit activity, but listen, man, the shirt looks sick. So I was like, and it's the same as the poster I've got in the whole DJ corner section. So I was like, why not just get two at the same time? Looking for 600. Marginal win on the short, now on the long. Play the range till it moves out. I mean, yeah, valid, dude. Very valid approach. Play the range till it breaks. Getting chopped. Sorry to hear that, Myron. Maybe, I mean, if you're getting chopped, maybe, take a step back. Pump the brakes a little on the trigger finger. Close the platform, maybe. I don't know. A lot of options there. Also, chat, starting next week, I am going to be adding, so starting Sunday night, I am going to be adding a TPT account to the rotation, a TPT eval 50K, just so y'all are aware. So most likely what that's going to look like streaming wise from me is I'm still going to keep the Apex end of day as my RTH account. And then I will most likely alternate between this Lucid 50K daily eval and the TPT 50K as my like stream accounts that I'm trading on stream. Just giving y'all a fair heads up. So if something looks different next time, y'all are aware of what happened. And obviously I'll tell y'all, I'll brief you. But I am absolutely taking advantage of the 50% off TPT sale right now. So that's going to happen Sunday. Also, chat, something else happening next week other than what I said about this weekend, little change in the whole scenery behind me. Monday night, chat, I've got the one, the only Texas Ryan coming on the stream. So make sure you're here for that. Texas Ryan in the chat is going to be live on stream with me. Ripping some trades, maybe. Probably ripping a beer, maybe. We'll see. Get a little saucy with it. But make sure you tune in for that. Should be a fun time. Let's go. So I know that's a little bit of an early announcement, but I did want to give y'all a little heads up. Should be a fun time. Praying we get good movement. Absolutely praying we get good movement. So a couple of changes, nothing crazy, but a couple of little events happening here and there. Just want to keep y'all updated. This is trying to pump. I mean, I know I've been saying I'm not going to short this, but dog, how many times are we going to reject the same area? I mean, if you're trading the range, like, dude, perfect value area rotations. Goes out of value to the downside, get long, goes out of value to the upside, get short, easy peasy fade back to point of control, and then the other side. So if you're chopping it up on the value area trades, GG's. Expect the 50 cow to fly. I ain't got one of those, big dog. I ain't got one of those. Liam, I'm saving the Dawn just for you. That's your specialty. That lives in the freezer until you're on stream again, okay? I legit don't touch it unless you're on stream. Like, I got other things to drink that I can drink in the meantime. Been good about avoiding trading Globex in Asia. Yeah, it's a learning game. You get, you know, blown up once or twice and you realize, hey, this thing ain't moving. Which, like, there's no pressure ever to take a trade, you know? Like, I've been sitting here for 2 hours and 4 minutes plus and haven't taken anything. Like, if there's no trade, there's no trade, you know? There's zero. I feel so bad. That time I had Jamie on stream, and I don't know if he felt pressure or something. My man got chopped up for like $700 or something in like a 15-point range. I felt so bad. There's never any pressure in trading in general, especially not streaming, but trading in general. There's never any pressure to take a trade. 100%. You have 100% win streak on stream. Is that coming from 0 trades taken, or is that like a one and done trade? One and 0. Not keeping track. Of course. Yeah. Humble brag. This is one of those things that pops in your head every once in a while, and then you just have to remind people about, but it doesn't stay there. It's a quick in and out. Chat, I got so bored at work. I recently started playing GeoGuessr at work as well. I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 days were tough. Oh, you blew that account later in the day? Rip. Dang, dude. Hey, but for the stream, for streaming purposes, things were looking good. I'll be back in not even 30 seconds, chat. I'm gonna put a hoodie on. AC has been cranking. All right, we back. Market manipulation got you? Yeah, I know how it goes. I'm aware. It do be like that sometimes, truly. It do be like that. All right, we're sticking around these highs and continuing to consolidate at said highs. Can we make a move, please? I'm getting close to throwing on another sim trade, in all honesty. 1,000 micros sim long or what? Chat, what do y'all think? Thinking about it. Because I know I'm not going to take any actual trades here for sure. I can tell you all that right now. So, I mean, how the minutes look? I don't know. I was at work. I know Liam had him up on stream. Maybe if he's still in the chat, he can answer. I don't know. It's sim to 2,000. If you insist. I mean, to be fair, I do have 240,000 in equity to work with right now. Yeah, I really have no idea, Ryan. Sorry. All right. Well, I mean, y'all are saying 2000. Who am I to just 2K? That's so funny. Who am I to disagree? You know, I do have the balance to work with, so to speak. Just throw the disclaimer on. 240K in nanos. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. I'm gonna sell market on the sim. Oh, dude, I thought I broke the platform. It lagged for a second. I thought I was cooked. I thought I was toast. I was gonna say, no way, I just crashed everything trying to short 2K on sim. It's a cheap short. Yeah, what you don't understand though is that this is a sim account, so I don't have a stop. Is the thing. My target is like 516. With no stop. There's no stop to be had here. Let me throw this guy up to like here. Nice, 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 nice. Very good. Oh yeah, baby, 13K profit. Would I put this trade on live? Absolutely not. This is a sim account, bro. This is for entertainment. Do you see the disclaimer? Doing this for fun. I'm doing this so that we can all see big numbers. Look at my P&L right now. 19K on 2,000 micros. Unreal. Summaries, the notes are hawkish, but recent weaker than expected job numbers counter the hawkishness. I see. I see. I see. Tradertainment, exactly. Tradertainment. I'm really only doing this because like we have not done anything on the session. Like truthfully, we have gone nowhere. Look at this chart. We are pinned in between prior day's high and prior day's low, and we haven't even traded the volume at 550s that I'm expecting to trade at some point. Don't mess with my clarity. Oh yeah, dude, I'm clear. I'm focused. How focused am I? Oh, it's focused. We're focused. I'm doing this because I know that I'm not going to take a trade here. So just for funsies, just for a little tradertainment, so to speak, I'll throw this bad boy on. Yeah, this is I'm trying to double this account every trade until I get to like 20 million in balanced account. Yes, to be determined. It's short 2K micros on the sim, yes. Yeah, Zesty, this account is fully just it's a meme. It's a sim meme. This account started at 10K and it's now at 240K. And that is because it doesn't stop out. I think total drawdown I had at one point was like negative 300,000 and it doesn't close because it's sim. A little tradertainment for you. We are testing point of control on current session, which is also this LVN from yesterday. Low key, go take out prior day's high. Why not? Why not? Zesty, if you're still here, the last time I put a sim trade on like this, look what happened. I got short here, 30,222. Closed it out here for like a 218,000 profit or whatever. Was this 100 points? Yeah, it was like 110 points. And then it proceeded to move another 700 points to the downside. F. retesting break even on the sim. I know I have the target down at like 516 or whatever. If this does on stream hit the goal of doubling the account at 240K profit, then I will close it out right there. Because again, the original goal on this account was just every trade to double it and just see what absurd number I can come up with. So if they decide to flush this, I'm trying to think where would I need for that? Oh yeah, it's literally just my target. I need 615, right? Is that my target? Oh no, my target's 515. So I would need down here somewhere, like a flush into, not into, but towards current session low for this to go to full target. So let me actually just move this here in case we get it. In case we get something cheeky to the downside. Kind of doubt it. Like low-key, low-kenully, this wick of point of control and reclaim after a bullish reclaim of it. A little spooky for the shorts. A little spooky. Chat, you know what's crazy? One day I'm just going to show up on stream and just be bald. Y'all believe that? It's going to be exciting. That's going to be exciting. Oh, go do it. Go do it. Why not? Slap into the lows. That'd be sick. Immediate sim banger. Forget taking it on an act. I'll believe it when I see it. Promise me. I promise you it will happen. There is a plan, okay? Like, there is already a plan involved for this. Arrangements have been made. Again, it's not going to be anytime soon. Like, it's not going to be as soon as y'all want it. I can tell you that right now. But it will happen. Am I going to make it shiny? Probably not. I actually don't think I'm going to go, like, fully bald. I'm probably just going to, like, buzz it. Going fully bald that's a little much. I'm thinking like a buzz. Fully bald's a lot, bro. That's a big it's a lot of responsibility. Having a bowling ball on the head. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Maybe when I'm like 55, but not right now. I still got like a cool 3 decades for that. But trust, it will happen. I promise. It will happen. Have faith. Even though the way that we got to that result is against TOS, even though it's fine. I'm a man of my word. I said it would happen if you know, we hit the quota, and we did, so I will make it happen. Okay, we got like roughly halfway to target. Would be kind of nice if we just went in. Would be kind of nice if sellers just went sicko mode here. Just slapped it another like 30 points. That'd be kind of big. Also, GG's to anyone like actually trading the range. and not, you know, me throwing on some egregious sim position. GG's if you're actually trading here. Shorts are playing out, longs are playing out, everyone wins, right? I know it's not true. I know people get chopped up. I've been there. I have been the chop. I have been one with the chop. Dude, is it actually going to do it? Is it actually just going to go straight for my double up? That'd be so funny. Come on, 13 points. Come on, you got it. I saw 12 points. Come on. Come on. 10 points. I saw 10. I saw 22s flash. Okay. 7. I saw 19s. Okay. 8. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. 7 points. Come on. Y'all got it. By y'all, I mean the MMs. A little bit more. Oh. 5 points. A little bit more of a flush. Come on. Come on. A little bit more of a flush. We already got down here. What's a few more points, chat? 4 points? 3 points? I saw 2. I saw 14s. Back to 6. Come on. Fill me out. Don't do this to me. Don't give me the front run like that. That'd be tragic. Imagine we just V up out of this. That'd be tragic. 3 points. Hanging around 15s. I saw 14 again. 2 points. Come on. A little more flush. A little more flush. Okay, back up to 20s. Oh, rip. How close did we actually get? One point, bro? Really? 1 point? Come on, man. It's sim. What are we doing? The MMs can't even just give me that for one time. 1 point. I understand if it's in like an eval or funded, like I get it. Like, you know, MMs do their job, flush everyone out, collect profit, then go. On sim? A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, more slap, more slap, more slap. Come on, sellers, more slap. 7, it's the principle, okay? It's the principle of the sim account. It's not greed, it's principle. No. Just go do it. You know what? As compensation for the MM's activities, I'm going to require 1 more point from them. And they're going to give it to me. I bet you they're going to give it to me. I'm going to take that compensation and run with it. Oh, this might be it. 3 points, 2 points. No. 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 Okay, I do have to go big face. Well, actually, no, I don't. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. I do. Okay, I want to make that quick just in case it does hit target. I didn't want you all to miss it. But I did need to go big face there real quick just to pull something over. Where is it? Not this one. Uh-huh. Why is my search bar not working? What's going on? Hold on. It's a Korean lady part of the team. She is. Her name's Ria. She streams from 4 a.m. Eastern up until 6 a.m. Eastern, and then Jamie takes over. She is awesome. She actually did 2 streams like during RTH from like right after Liam's slot for a little bit, which is cool to be able to pop in and say hi to her. Benedict, I'm dropping the link to my landing page real quick in the chat for you. If you go to that link, 1, you can learn more about me in case you want to. 2, you can see the whole schedules for all the streamers, and hers is on there. And then 3, you can also go see all the firms we're working with and take a look in case you're interested in any of those. TPT is currently 50% off in case you're interested. I'm going to be picking up a TPT account, and I'm starting trading that on Sunday for what it's worth. But feel free to check out the whole schedule on that website. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing? Nicholas, I'm short 2,000 micros from the top of the range, and I just got my fill missed by 1 point. That's how I'm doing on a sim account. There's no way we run this all the way back, right? There's no way they actually just missed me by 1 point, right? That would be kind of brutal. I mean, this is effectively 20 minis. I'm effectively short 20 minis, right? Right? Or am I short 200? What's the math on that? 2,000 divided by 10? I'm short 200. Nice. Chat, are they really about to do this to me? Is it really that bad? Have I upset the market makers that much? We traded 13. My original target was 12. And then they didn't even give me my emotional damage compensation. Unreal. Truly unreal. Wild. I have faith, though. I have faith. No worries, chat. I have faith. There's no way they run this all the way back up, right? There's no way. Where am I short from? 670. I'm sorry for that. Okay, interesting, Nicholas. Interesting. Biomechanic, I know. I'm aware. This is fully just for like the meme. The meme being that I am every trade I take on this, I'm trying to double the account. So that's why my take profit is where it is because that would put me up 240 on the session, which is where my balance started. And the goal is that anytime I trade the sim, which is not often, I've taken like 2 trades total on it. Anytime I trade the sim, I'm just going to go for an account double, which by the way, they might come back to it, and just try to run up some absolutely absurd number like 2 million or 20 million or something. It started at 10K, by the way, for reference. We started at 10K. Hey, 239? What? 230? Chat, I'm gonna need another. I need another grand, chat. Chat, 239? I need another grand. F. I need another grand for the double, chat. Only at 239. I need 1,000 and like 50 more or something. Okay. We're gonna table that for a second and then maybe rip like a last minute heater. I do actually want to look at what's going on here. Yeah, I don't know, Mantis. I don't know. I might have just miscalculated it, honestly, by 1,000. What did you say? We are 70. We need 70 likes. I see 80 watching, but 49 likes. Y'all have been slacking on the likes lately. I can't. Listen, I want to help y'all. Like Matt's doing giveaways on the Instagram right now, which if you're not aware, go to Matt's Instagram and look at the story. Matt's doing Instagram giveaways right now. I want to help y'all, but the likes got to be there, man. The numbers got to be right. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, what a fill, by the way. What a fill. Holy. What a fill. Emotional damage compensation played out beautifully. You love to see it. You love to see that. Cheers. Unironically, it was kind of a sick trade. That was... What did I get short? 70 to... That was a 60-point trade with like no drawdown, basically. Like unironically, kind of a banging trade. I do need to make 1,000 more though. Just saying. What better way to do that than getting long the middle of the range, huh? All right, let me throw the sim disclaimer back up. Gonna go for Sim 500 real quick here. If I fill. That is, okay, getting filled is step number 1. What up, Jose Parra? What's going on? Oh, that was in my eye, man. What's going on here? Okay, give me the fill. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Okay. And then 1K should be like right here. I think 2 points. Like literally 2 points is all I need. So I need this to just not put in new lows on the session. That's it. Come on, give it to me. Give me the 1K I need for the ego profit on Sim. Ego maxing on Sim here. Awesome. Love to see it. Gilby, this is not a real trade. This is not a real trade. Please don't look at it and think this is a real trade. Do you see the very large disclaimer on screen? This is a sim account. There we go, boys. All right, we did officially double the sim account on stream tonight. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Good teamwork. GG's. That was fun. All right, well, next time we have another night of zero movement. Next time we have one of those, I will take it from 480 to, oh, what does that put me at? 962 to double that? Is that it? 481, 305 times 2, 962, 610 will be the next target whenever we get around to that. Very nice. Excellent stuff. Has it been an exciting no trade night? It always is, sir. It always is. You kidding me? I've got Silver Bullet. I've got y'all. I've got Christine saying hello with a W at the end. What more could I want? If y'all are just tuning in, are y'all just tuning in? Let me know. Let me check. Does it look like people are just tuning in? Potentially. Did I order the Nissan Frontier yet? No, dude, that's gonna be way down the line. That's going to be a like end of year kind of thing, probably, if I had to guess. It's not anytime soon. I was just kind of getting an idea for what I want. That being said, I did go for a run today. And on the run, I saw basically the one I want, just a different color. I saw, let me find it. I saw this, the dark armor, just in the gun metallic, but looked clean. I just want the white with like a specced out inside package. That's all, but it looked clean. Do you know the Nissan dealership owner here in Austin found a cross shop or price match? Roadfly, I may take you up on that. Let me, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. Again, this isn't going to happen for a while, but good to know. Very interesting. Good to know. Sifalati just tuning in. What up, big dog? How are you doing? You ordered a 1998 Honda Civic? Goated. I bet that thing will run to like 500K. Goated. Oh, that being said, though, if y'all are just tuning in, a couple of things. One, starting Sunday night, I am going to be trading a TPT account on stream as well, TPT 50K, because they are currently 50% off, and I want to take advantage of that. Two, I am going to have a slight change in environment and background this weekend as well. So just keep an eye out for that. And then three, I am going to have the one and only, and I know this is a little bit of an early heads up, I am going to have the one and only Texas Ryan on stream on Monday night as well. So consider tuning in, you know? What's my strategy? In a nutshell, I'm going to go kind of quick over it, but in a nutshell, I look at the 30-minute chart to get an idea on a higher time frame of where we are, you know, relative to past price action. Right now, to me, that means we are in a range as marked out. I then go down to the 3-minute to get an idea of where we are relative to prior day's price action, as well as any interesting volume areas of interest, like this LVN up here at 655, or prior day's point of control at 550. And then I go down to the 16 range, which is like my order flow execution chart, if you want to call it that. And I use this to have a kind of drilled in look at what price action's doing, as well as being able to see large orders, so large sellers, large buyers. And then I've also got kind of like a secondary execution time frame. I've got the 1 minute here with the Keltner channels with this setting. Feel free to take a screenshot or pause the stream if you want of that. And this is just a proxy for me of like, is the market overextended or underextended in any given direction? And then once that aligns with a higher time frame context for me, I'm comfortable taking the trade. That's basically a top-down approach. I mean, honestly, it's literally that simple. I try to keep it simple. There's no reason to overcomplicate anything. And yeah, that's all I got. 2015 Sonata has 311,000 miles. Dude, how did you put 311 on a 2015? That's wild. I drive a 2008 right now for reference. That's why I'm looking at new options. I drive a 2008 with 256, and I thought that was a lot. 311 is outrageous. I mean, GG's, that means you maintenance it well. If it's still going at 311, that means you keep up with maintenance, which is awesome. That's dope, dude. That is a crazy amount of miles, though. Wow. That's like starting to get into like trucker miles. I don't know if you've ever seen those like really old like Peterbilts that have like 1 million miles on them. That's crazy. Is anyone here a trucker or ever like driven like semis, like 18-wheelers? Or have experience with that, or have a family member that does that? It's a very like underrated, not talked about part of just like society, but like extremely crucial to like literally everyday life. Like, you know, your groceries get to the store because a trucker drove them there. The thing you ordered on Amazon got to you because someone drove it cross country, et cetera, et cetera. What car do I have? I've got a 2008 Infiniti. I love that car. It's hands down one of the best cars ever made, honestly. I'm a huge fan of that car. That's why I'm driving it still. Like I want to drive it till it goes. You're a retired trucker, 2 million miles under my belt, 30 years driving for a freight company, union, been retired since '04. Dude, that's awesome. Pullman, what was that like? Just like the life, you know, life out on the road. Like most people can't even imagine that. I can't imagine that. The closest I've ever come is when I was working for a boat dealership and I would drive like deliver boats to clients that ordered them. But even that was like I always returned local, right? Like I always returned back to home base. I never did overnights. And my longest drive ever was probably like 8 hours round trip. So like was it a decent amount of driving? Yes, but is it like trucker driving? No. What's that like, man? Also, I've got to say, so you retired in 04. So you started driving in 74, if I'm doing the math right. What was that like? Driving in like the 70s and 80s? Oh, toothpicks? You miss it? Yeah, I mean, I can imagine. You do it for so long. That's awesome, dude. Oh, what up, Lucas? G35? Nah, it's a FX35. Your barber quit cutting hair, got a CDL and hated it? Rip. Did he go back to cutting hair? I live out in the country. It's a long way to anywhere. We have tools and fix everything on the ranch. Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to be handy, for sure. It's just you out there. He went back to cutting hair. Rip. Back in late 70s, early 80s, it was a pleasure on the highways. And needless to say, today, no matter what road you go, there's construction and traffic. Yeah, that was the other thing. Like the congestion has probably gotten so I didn't even think of that. But the congestion's probably gotten so much worse. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, GG's to that. That is very cool. Dude, where I live, so I live in Connecticut. The two major highways in Connecticut are 95, which is an interstate, I-95, and then the Merritt, which is like Route 15. It's like a state highway that runs from New York up into, I think it runs into Mass. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I know it runs from Connecticut or from New York into Connecticut though. Um, and those are like, I mean, the Merit always has construction on it, always has construction, and it almost always has traffic unless you're driving at like 11 p.m. If you're driving pretty much any time during the day, there's always like some level of traffic. And then rush hour is just brutal. Rush hour, you can legit take an hour to drive like 20 miles. It's so brutal. And then I-95 is also just like, because that's also where all the trucks are as well as like a ton of just terrible drivers. So I-95 is just a complete zoo. I try to stay away from 95 as much as I can. Highways are the same. There's more and more vehicles. Yeah, dude, everyone's got a car now. A lot of people have 2 or 3. It's crazy. It's wild. Dallas Fort Worth traffic's like compared to Austin. I wouldn't know, but I will find out at some point soon, I'm sure. Hopefully, fingers crossed. You rebuilt the turbo? Engine's never been apart, but it sounds like a lot of other stuff has been. GG's. My main terminal is Newark, brand new. England for 20 years, 95 when the toll booth used to be there. Nice. Yeah, that's some history for you. That's some history. Very cool. I think I've been to Newark like twice in my life ever, as just to go to the airport. Dude, this has been a snoozer of a session. I mean, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm saying price action wise, this has been a snoozer of a session. Violently sideways. GG's if you chopped it up, caught the lows, caught the highs, brought them back into the range, but brutal. It's brutal. Needless to say, Newark ain't what it used to be. I can imagine. I can imagine. Barcode max? Yeah, dude, for sure. What does this look like on a higher time frame? Like, let me a little over like a 5 minute? Yeah. Or even better, like a 15. Oof. Oof. You hate to see that. This is not ideal. Not ideal. You've been trading the range all night? Yo, GG's to that. Probably on a heater. Do we have news tomorrow? I should check. I have been trading RTH, like I said, but my RTH trading has, for the most part, consisted of me kind of just opening the chart about 2 minutes before market open and then just firing them. So, should probably be aware ahead of time what we've got going on. At 8:30, we have U.S. initial jobless claims, and that looks like it. There's a 10 o'clock yellow leading index change. I don't even know what that is. And then a Fed talker at 11:10 Eastern. These are all Eastern time, by the way, so convert to whatever your time zone is. But 11:10, one of the Fed heads is talking. So the big one's 8:30 jobs. And that looks like it. Nice. And then Friday has PMI at 9:45 in the morning, but that's 2 days from now. Okay, not bad. Just got to be careful for 8:30s. Bearing and seals wear out on the turbo, so it's important to fix that or the engine starts to use a lot of oil. Interesting. So part of the reason I'm looking at the Frontier is because it doesn't have a turbo. It's a V6, 310 horse V6, like naturally aspirated, no turbo. And that's part of the reason I'm looking at it, is just because down the line, I'm going for loss prevention here. I'm trying to just have minimal issues. Like that's what my current car has been like absolute minimal issues. Before I had this one, I had like a 2012 Volvo that was just like, there's something every time, there's something, and I got so fed up with it. And then with this one's been perfect, no issues, nothing major at least. Like, you know, small stuff pops up, but nothing major. So that's part of the reason I'm looking at the Frontier, is because it is a naturally aspirated, and also because I like the look. I'm familiar with driving Frontiers, been in a few before. We're pumping from the low of the range again. I want to stick with SUVs. See, that's the thing. I don't want to stick with the SUV. I was looking at SUVs before as well, but I kind of decided I don't really want to stick with one. I want the extra space that a truck has. I just slapped my mic. I don't know if y'all heard that. I kind of, dude, wait. What a kill, by the way. What a kill. This is crazy. I kind of want the extra space that I've got in the bed of a truck, as well as having like a full cab to be able to sit, 4 or 5 people, whatever, is the thought process. So I did think about another SUV, but I decided against it. I'm pretty committed on a truck at this point. What are my upper and lower indicators? This is a Keltner channel. These are the settings. Feel free to pause or take a screenshot and have fun. New Nissans are nice. Last one I had, the 80s ran forever. Yeah, I mean, to some extent they're reliable, unless you happen to buy, like a Nissan Rogue that had one of the bad CVTs that went at like 30,000 miles. In which case, F, it sucks. My coworker had that happen. Unfortunately, the car just got scrapped. Like the cost to replace the transmission was just so much versus the car's value at that point, because she put a ton of miles on it, that she ended up just scrapping the whole thing and getting a new car. So as long as you avoid that, you seem to be pretty good. Seem to be in good hands. But yeah, the naturally aspirated part is a huge selling point for me for sure. Because it's also what I'm used to. Like, it's roughly the same engine I'm already working with, so kind of like that. It'll just be a lot newer and a lot snappier, which is nice. Um, 2008 Infiniti FX35 has a 3.5 liter. I believe mine comes in at around 300 horses because it was like a higher end spec. So I'm assuming it's close to 300, versus 2026 Frontier has a 3.8 liter V6, so slightly bigger engine by 0.3 liters, producing 310 horse. Nice. Japanese trucks are for Infinity. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. I want something reliable that I can put an absolute buttload of miles on, because I plan to drive it a lot. Like, just up front, I plan to put it through the paces for sure. I would like to explore when possible. So I want something that I can like put a ton of miles on and be okay with. Maybe some like cool camping trips in the future. I mean, definitely going to like ski and snowboard and all that, 100%. And then maybe some like cool camping trips. Just drive out to the middle of nowhere, set up a tent, vibe out. Could be fun. could be fun. All right, market is going literally nowhere, which is awesome. Love that every time. It's about that time, gentlemen and ladies who are in the chat, the 3% of y'all. It's about that time. I am going to head out. That being said, a couple quick reminders. One, the GOAT, Texas Ryan, coming on the stream on Monday evening. Make sure you're here. Better see you. 2, TPT 50% off. If you're interested, code TBM gets you the best discount available. I am going to be grabbing one probably in about 3 minutes and then trading that on Sunday night. And 3 was keep an eye out for the changes behind me that are going to happen this weekend. So starting Sunday night, you should be able to see them. But other than that, I'm going to head out. No trades on the eval for me tonight, I should say. It is what it is. I haven't seen anything worth like actually taking other than my absolute meme of a sim short. But yeah, I haven't seen anything worth really taking and putting risk on for. So I didn't take anything. And sometimes it's like that, but appreciate y'all hanging out. Have a good night. If you're continuing to trade, be smart, be patient, you know, all the things, manage your risk. And otherwise, I will see y'all tomorrow night for the last Globex stream of the week. A little Globex happy hour. Cheers. Have a good night.